see. And that's a teardrop on the photograph. What kind of man can laugh and cry at the same time? One like me. My name engraved on the bracelet that she wore. One day she left it on my floor. She was out the door. All she wants to do is run. You can't saddle wild horses, you can't roll the rising sun. She ain't much on stage, she never means to hurt no one. But all that girl wants to do is run. Well, she met a guy she liked a lot. He worked nearby and right away she thought the running days were through. So she married him, babies came, and then one night the wind called out her name. And away she flew. She come back into my arms for a while, just long enough to leave me one last mile. All she wants to do is run. You can't saddle wild horses, you can't roll the rising sun. Yeah, she ain't much on stopping, she never means to hurt no one. All that girl wants to do is run. Fast and wild and free, yeah, run. She'll always run right back to me, then run away. She was last seen about 5 years ago, headed south towards the Gulf of Mexico, New Orleans. She might have caught a ship, maybe caught a plane, New England, China, Spain, nobody knows where she might be. But I'm guessing where the grass is long and green. And I'm running right beside her in my dreams. All she wants to do is run. You can't saddle wild horses, you can't roll the rising sun. And she's hell bent for leather, she never means to hurt no one. All that girl wants to do, all that girl wants to do, all that girl loves to do is run. Some kid in a t-shirt with a long-haired girl so pretty it makes my eyes hurt. Good evening, everybody.
I want to welcome everyone to the Unconventional Folk Show, and I think unconventional will turn out to be quite an understatement by the end of the night. These are three of my favorite songwriters, not just in Denver, but really in the world. National quality guys. We got NOLEN RAMMINGER over here. He knocks me out. His songs are too smart. You know, he intimidates the hell out of me. And we got HALDEN WOFFORD over here. You might know him from the band with the high beams and from playing on Prairie Home Companion. Then we got John Nathan over there. He was the Colorado Country Songwriter of the Year. He could have been the Americana Songwriter of the Year or the Pop and Rock Songwriter of the Year. He just does everything. So, one of the tips they give you when you're trying to be a writer, they say, if you're going to steal from the great ones. So I stole this from the Bible. No copyright problems. There they were at the back table of our local saloon. Two pretty sisters, they had to be twins, sitting there drinking alone. One gave me a smile and I shuffled on over. I asked them what were their names. She said, I'm Sweet Anesthesia, my sister's Amnesia. I said, hello, just call me James. Our car broke down on the edge of town. We're out at the Do Right Motel. If you could give us a ride, we'd be much obliged. Her voice was sexy as hell. 3 long days we've been alone, could use a little company. You're a nice looking man and seem very kind. Maybe we could have a little party. No, I can't do that. I'm a married man. I got myself a wife and kids. You're much too young, I might come undone. Do something my wife can't forgive. Anesthesia said, you'll feel no pain you'll ever feel.
Oh yeah.
Amnesia said, you won't remember a thing. How's that for a deal? Anesthesia, amnesia, and me. Woo-hoo! No more pain, no more regretful memories. I can have my fun, wouldn't hurt no one. Sounded so tempting. Started feeling like Adam. They started looking like Eve. Well, I found myself walking out the door, arm in arm with those girls.
Woohoo!
Felt like a dream, like rising in steam into a brand new world. We had us a night, the do right did right, who could ask for anything more? We wore out the bed, had so much to drink, I passed out on the floor. When I woke up, the door was open, the girls that loved me were gone.
Oh no!
Along with my wallet, my keys, and my car, the headache was coming on strong. I remember clearly what I'd done. What a painful memory. I needed amnesia and some anesthesia, but they had deserted me. Anesthesia, amnesia, and me. Oh no, here comes pain. Here comes regretful memories. I can have my fun, wouldn't hurt no one. That's what they promised me. What a garden of Eden a life like that would be. Those girls were gone, but not forgotten. They left a little gift for me. 1 month later, my wife discovered I gave her a social disease. Now it's bye-bye love, bye-bye kids, hello itching cream. I'm living in the Do-Right Motel, which never did right by me. Anesthesia, amnesia, and me. Woo-hoo! No more pain, good God, no more regretful memories. Yeah, I could have my fun, wouldn't hurt no one. How stupid could I be? Now it's goodbye Garden of Eden, hello reality. Goodbye Garden of Eden, hello
oh, 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 oh. Reality.
I think I'll sing a song. How about that?
All right.
As long as you're here.
I might as well. This song is called The Ballad of Virgil Tallman Jr. My name is Virgil Tallman Jr. I'm named after my old man. He was the baddest high school quarterback in the history of South Huntsville, Alabama. At least till I stepped out on that field my freshman year. Started breaking all his records. He and Ma are always in the stands to cheer me on. Coach Tom says how lucky I should feel to have such supportive parents. But honestly, that hurts for me to hear. Homecoming's pretty soon. They've all been asking me all kinds of not so subtle questions about who the lucky lady's gonna be. What kind of state champ doesn't even have a date? All-star virgin Virgil Jr. That's what all my teammates like to say, although they know I hate it. They call me that. It's not exactly the truth neither. There's this guy at North Huntsville High. His name is Pat. He takes photographs and sometimes they're of me. And I don't think that we're in love, but I do know that I like his company. He's headed off to university. I can see he's so excited that he is finally getting out of this place. He's blowing up, he says he'll move to LA. He'll meet an actor boy, maybe he'll paint. He says out there in California that even football players can be gay. As for homecoming, I'll probably go with Jessica's friends. She's an ally on the soccer team, the only one who knows and understands just who I am, what I go through every day. And now last year, I tried to come out to my mom. The only thing she had to say was, no you're not, you're just confused. You better pray. Don't you ever, ever say that to your father if you want to have a place to stay. So you'll excuse me if I'm really not so fond of my so-called supportive parents with their ignorant opinions about God or love or Donald Trump or science or football. Goddamn, I hate these fucking touchdowns, man. The only thing I care about at all, the only thing I care about at all anymore is that I've got to get out of this place. I'm growing up, I'm gonna move to LA, where I'll meet an actor boy myself, maybe I'll paint. Out there in California, even football players can be gay. I'm getting out of this place. I'm growing up, I'm gonna move to LA. I'll meet an actor boy, maybe I'll paint. Heard out there in California that even football players can be gay.
Thanks, Patrick. First open mic I ever played in Denver, Bags hosted.
Yeah, thanks.
And that was that had to have been 34 years ago.
Don't blame me.
Yeah, I know, man. I was gonna say, if you had not let me up on that stage, you know, I would have had to play one of your other open mics like next week after that. So, I appreciate you, man. It's been a long time. Thank you for asking me to play it, having us all here. This is only called What Can You Do? If I can remember how it goes. What can you do with a broken heart? Can you clean it up, give replacement parts? What can you shoot with an antique gun? What can you see in the setting sun? Can you learn to swim on a sinking ship? dance if you want to. That's as good as it gets. What can you do with an unmatching hand? What will you sing if you ain't in the band? What if your words are all misunderstood? What if you play and you ain't no good? What if we die and we never wake up? What if this world didn't suck so much? What if you find out that the joke's on you? Is there a drill for when you're screwed? What if it's you that's keeping you from all your dreams? What if it's some kind of creature that only understands Japanese? What if your Christian accidentally made the heart? What if you're Muslim but love thanks Jewish Orthodox? What if you're a bishop but you get no respect? What if you're Buddhist and accidentally genuflect? What if you're full of bigotry and hate? What if that's why you can't concentrate? What in the world are you thinking of? What is the answer? Is there an answer? My mama says that the Bible says the answer is love.
Cricket on the Hill, when you used to run that open stage down there, I came down. That might have been one of the first open mics I ever played at. 94, maybe? 95? Going back.
Tell your full.
Here's a little Texas swing kind of thing. Columbus said the world was round. You said you'd never let me down. Your love was deeper than the shining sea. Well, today the oceans all ran dry. You packed your bags and said goodbye. You've taken all the air right out of me. My world's gone flat, and I'm standing on the edge, trying not to fall. Honey, please come back. My world's gone flat. Ain't no bubbles in my beer at all. Sir Newton watched an apple fall, came up with that simple law: everything that goes up must come down. And I know that law is true, girl, I learned it well from you. You took me clear to heaven, and you dropped me to the ground. My world's gone flat, and I'm standing on the edge, trying not to fall. Honey, please come back. My world's gone flat. Ain't no bubbles in my beer at all. You took me by surprise. I never knew our love was dying. You pulled that rug right out from underneath my feet. I'm crying. standing on the edge, trying not to fall. Honey, please come back, my world's gone flat. Ain't no bubbles in my beer at all. Honey, please come back, my world's flat black. Ain't no bubbles in my beer at all.
I am very proud of my wife. And without her, I never would have been able to write this song. She's the answer to a prayer. She's the answer to what I'm doing here. I was feeling all alone. Why? No place I belong. One day she came along. That's my girl, yeah, that's my girl. I see her walking down the street, looking just like sunshine from her head to her feet. I see sparks in her eyes, angel in disguise, everything I've ever dreamed. That's my girl, that's my girl. You may say I'm losing my mind. You may say love is blind. But buddy, here's the deal. All I know is that's the way she makes me feel. That's my girl, that's my girl. You might see me on the street, I'll have sunshine inside. From my head to my feet, 'cause everywhere I go, want this world to know, gotta get it out. She makes me wanna shout. Yeah, that's my girl, yeah, that's my girl, yeah. What a world, what a girl.
I'm going to do a bit of a talking folk song here. This song is, any skateboarders in the house? I can see a lot of you out there. I see you right there. Yep. Sue, I see Sue. She comes. Skater girl.
We skate.
You guys skate. I can tell by looking at you. That's why I'm going to do this next song. It's a talking folk song about the first DIY skate park, which is called Burnside Skate Park up in Portland, Oregon. They just started kind of pouring concrete under a bridge, and by the time anybody noticed, I guess, it was considered a go. So I wrote a song about that. It's called The Ballad of Burnside. Back in 1990, under Burnside Bridge out in Portland, there's a couple skateboard kids. Two of those guys are both named Mark. They thought it'd be cool to have their own skate park, so one day they get a couple extra bags of concrete from a construction job one of the Marks has, and they built a little bank up against the wall, about 5 feet wide and 3 feet tall, and it was a little bit gnarly, a little bit rough, but once you got used to it, you could ride it. They had so much fun doing that stuff, they built another one right there beside it. You didn't have to pay to skate the Burnside Park, but it was protected from the rain. When their buddies up in Seattle heard about that, they hopped onto a freight train and came down to help out. They knew that wood may rot, metal may rust, concrete only cures stronger with time. And a whole lot of folks poured a whole lot of soul into Burnside. Marks meet a couple other construction trogs who were sympathetic to the skateboarders' cause, and they worked at a job site that's right up the street. And once in a while, they'd have some extra concrete. When they did, they'd lay it in a pile on the ground. The guys would act quickly to shovel it around and build whatever they wanted to skate, because they knew that DIY was the only way. Now, when the mayor gets wind of this whole thing, he was rightfully confused. He said, hey man, crime's way down under that bridge. If some kind of skateboard dudes want to build a public park with their own time and material and labor, well, fucking let them. Guess he knew that wood may rot, metal may rust, concrete only cures stronger with time. And a whole lot of folks poured a whole lot of soul into Burnside. In '99, Burnside Skate Park becomes a level in a new skateboarding video game called Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1. And around that same year, some folks up in Lincoln City, Oregon call, and they say they're trying to build a concrete skate park out there near the coast in the style of Burnside. Now, there was only a couple of marks at that time that could do a job like that. So they went legit and created Dreamland Skate Park Company. They built that skate park under contract, and Thrasher magazine called it the gnarliest skate park in the United States of America. And they put Red Scott right on the cover. So the phone starts ringing a little bit more, so much so that Hubbard splits off to found Grindline Skate Park Company. And between Dreamland and Grindline, they built hundreds of concrete skate parks all over the United States and all over the world that were free to skate in the style of Burnside. I guess they knew that wood may rot, metal may rust, concrete only cures stronger with time. And a whole lot of folks poured a whole lot of soul into Burnside. Now, Mark Hubbard's not with us anymore, but at a celebration of his life and a gathering of skateboarders at the Lincoln City Skate Park that he worked on, his daughter gave an emotional interview in which she said that even though it was difficult to be there without him for the first time, it felt good to be surrounded by so many folks who had so much love for him and who understood the work that he did. Because concrete, in her words, fucking lasts. They knew that wood may rot, metal may rust, concrete only cures stronger with time. And a whole lot of folks poured a whole lot of soul into Burnside, into Lincoln City, Dreamland and Grindline. Sometimes a revolution, it's not about tearing anything down. Sometimes you pour it on the ground. And a whole lot of folks poured a whole lot of soul into Burnside.
There's a hippie in my house. He took a room downstairs. He drives an old Volkswagen, has a lot of hairs. He wants to rape my daughter and feed her LSD. I bet he wants to kill my entire family. There's a hippie in my house. Well, the hippie in my house has a poli-sci degree. He has a faculty position at the university. He fills the young folks' heads with the principles of Marx. I keep a notebook filled of his communist remarks. There's a hippie hippie in my house. And he says, peace and love, man, beans and brown rice. This land is your land too. I don't think I can sleep with a hippie in my house. If this calamity continues, I'll have to punch him out. And maybe then he'll realize he should move himself onto another city and torture someone else. There's a hippie in my house. I gotta pick it. Pick it up again. Thank you. Bringing it around. He says, peace and love, man, beans and brown rice. This land is your land too. I don't think I can sleep with a hippie in my house. This calamity continues, I'll have to punch him out. And maybe then he'll realize he should move himself onto another city and torture someone else. There's a hippie in my house. Yeah, there's a hippie in my house. I said one more time, I said a hippie. There's a hippie who's in my house. Well, I don't think I can sleep with a hippie in my house. This calamity continues, I'll have to punch him out. And maybe then he'll realize he should move himself onto another city and torture someone else. There's a hippie in my house. Yeah, there's a hippie in my house. I said one more time, I said a hippie. There's a hippie who's in my house.